And on the front page this morning, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you scenes from Black River, St. Elizabeth. Some helped themselves to the contents of the town's supermarkets, tearing through metal shutters and the roofs as they worry they may not have access to food again for a long time.
What am I looking at here?
Alright, so these are some groceries that we got from the supermarket, right? So there are lots of persons in the community that where we live that can't come out. You have elderly, you have sick, you have children. So instead you see everything here, we're going to go home and we're going to share all of what we got today with our neighbors. In the community where we live, we don't have roads. Houses are gone. There are lots of persons who lost everything. I know of one family who lose 6 houses. Not in the same, but 6 houses.
And so people are saying, but why are you guys taking this stuff? And it obviously belongs to the supermarket. How do you respond to that?
But the owner for the supermarket opened his doors and he asked us to come and take it. The only thing that he said is that his place is already damaged, so please do not damage it any further. Because honestly speaking, what is going to happen if they don't give it to us, or in other words, people don't take it? Well, I didn't take it, I got it from the owner, right? What is going to happen is they're going to spoil, and then a lot of persons here don't have food to eat.
Yeah. Are you worried about what will happen when this runs out? Because this is mostly dry stuff I see here.
Sir, when this run, big up Mac Foods. Thank you, Mr. Mac Foods owner. We thank you so much. But sir, when this run out, boy, I mean, I don't know what we are going to do. Because it's bad. It is, when I say bad, it is really, really, really bad.
Is this the worst you've ever seen?
What? Sir, all my life, this is the worst I've ever seen. Worst I've ever seen.
Yeah. There are people in Kingston who don't know how it looks in here. How would you describe what is around you now?
You have you ever watched the movie Doomsdale? This is Doomsdale. This is a disaster. Nowhere to sleep. Where I live now, I am sheltering 7 persons because the house, only one side was decked, and it was my side. All the rest, oh shucks, I don't have my phone, so I'll show you. All the other houses in the surrounding, gone. Cars, gone. Shops, gone. It is bad. I don't know when we're going to recover from this. I honestly don't know when we're going to recover from this. No light, no water. Even the schools, churches are gone, walls. It's bad. Really bad.
There you have it, listeners, viewers, the scenes there from Black River. People trying to get food out to their loved ones. And kudos to, what she said, McFood? McFood was the name of the supermarket for allowing them to enter and take what they need. That is a very, 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 very good thing that has been happening there. And to those people who are desperate and need that assistance, it was quite a thoughtful thing. The woman went on to explain that she has nowhere to sleep with her kids.
Oh, but they cry whole night. They cry. Well, from me born, I'm a 46-year-old now. I never see one storm like this. When I born, a history.
And talk us through that experience. The winds, the rain.
Right, the wind is wicked. Tell me how to wicked. One time my father collapsed on me. With the breeze and the rain alone. I said, he can't talk about. Trust me, he cannot talk about. I'm grandchildren, they may have to just rock them up just so they keep comfort. I tell you, I something to talk about. We lose everything, but we still have life. Understand? We can't build again. I just do it.
So the roof is gone.
The whole building gone. The whole entire building. The whole entire building gone completely. The whole family homeless. The whole family homeless completely.
It was a board structure.
Yeah, ply.
So it was flattening.
Everything lift up and down.
So, for the authorities who will see this video, what kind of help do you need?
Well, right now, me not need back one house like right now. To me and my grandchildren now. And me pick them up. We don't have nothing, neither my father. And my father, we're 87-year-old. We don't have nothing, not even clothes. We don't have nothing at all. Neither clothes, nor nothing at all. We don't have it.
So what are you going to do for food? What about food?
Well, we don't have no food at neighbor have to give we food, so we have to just go and do the till we can't figure out how we have to figure out the food then. We don't have no food. Right now we can't even call to MP now nobody right now because we already see what happened. But right now I just want a house and them I want back right now for me and my picking them and my grand picking them. To stay in there. And that's all. Homeless. Right now. Homeless. Trust me, you don't mind me could I get one help to do one house right now. Homeless.
The resident describes the moment her roof went, and she appeals for help, communicating with the outside world, as she puts it.
He beat me. Me go to the corner here. He beat me. I wet. I'm here crying for mercy, but me know nobody can come help me. Trust me, man.
So you were in the house alone?
Yes! And me can't do nothing for me, can't go out there, you know. But anyway, when me go out there now, it'll go fly off and kill me. Zinc will go fly from every corner.
So what did you do when the storm was happening? You were by yourself?
By myself. So me just tear one little corner. So me go in at the bathroom now. One little party there when pour down. So me just catch. But me still a wet up because it gone. I think I dead, sir. And I never did. In my life, and I'm 70-year-old, I have never experienced something like that in my life.
And you experienced Gilbert?
No, most, and it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
I did.
So what would you say to Jamaicans? Because a lot of Jamaicans don't know what's happening here in Black River.
They don't know.
They have not seen it, they haven't been here. What would you say to them?
Right now, sir, the kids them over there moaning, they can't hear a word from me. They should set up a system that even if it say, I am alive, make them know we are alive. Nothing at all they can hear from.
Who are your children? Let me get it out for you. Who are your children?
I have a son in England named Delroy. My daughter, Zubida. My son, Tommy. My son, Maki. None of them can hear anything if I'm alive.
Well, say your name so that they know you're alive.
Lola.
And where are you from?
Black River. Lovers Lane, Black River. Just let them know I'm alive.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I will let them know.
Yes.
All right. God bless you.
God bless you too, sir.
That woman there appealing for help as well as just asking us and the others around to just say, tell my children that I'm alive, and regaling her harrowing experience during the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Quite a thing there. She told Ricardo and Tana Thomas she had to hide in the door frame of her bathroom just to try and get away from that powerful storm. And as a survivor of Gilbert, saying never experienced anything like Melissa before. Well, another woman.
Well, let's take the break.
Well, we're taking a break and then we'll come back.
And explains why residents were taking the goods.
All right. Let's tell me where you're going. Where you from?
Hajisland.
Hajisland.
Yeah,
Where you
Hajisland
going over there?
Everything mashed up, man. Everything gone, man. Everything done. Everything gone. All from the chief floor house, every window up on the second floor. Lick out, clean. Roofing gone, clean. No house left for Hajisland, no road no left up there. At least a year and a half before this can come back. I tell you.
So what about your neighbor them?
Too cheap. Devastated, man. The only thing we don't have no life loss, you know. But over baby and thing up there, and old people need feed and water and juice and them thing there. But we have a thing up there where helicopter can land on, you know, we parish town. So I don't know if I'm going to send help going very soon up there.
Oh, you do?
But no vehicle can't drive on the road. If the road even clean, no vehicle can't drive. Not even tractor, bro.
You see people are packed up on the wagon right now.
Food, man. People take up food and juice and essential stuff, man, to carry home because obviously nobody not go buy nothing nowhere. And people not gonna have no food. So people don't know when this will come back. So I'm going to get as much food as they can get.
But everybody else outside of St. Elizabeth, when I know what gone inside, where that's it to them.
Why? Just glad say and give God thanks that you're in a St. Elizabeth. Believe because you know there'll be a part of the devastation problem here. Big problems. Years of recovery freedom about St. Elizabeth, Black River. A matter of fact, south of St. Elizabeth. Whole of it. Mash up. Gone, man. No work, no job. Money not even. I no use to nobody right now. I just help them to get for people with food and water and most. Because all I thank them with the water them damage. So no water. Days to come and people are go in a big problem.
Money doesn't even make any sense right now. Days to come, we're going to be in big problems. Ishavan, he also says, you know, and these are the parts that stood out to me. Even if the roads are cleaned, it's still no road. It can't drive upon.
And even if you look at many of the images coming out of St. Elizabeth, he's not being hyperbolic when he says that most likely the entire area is probably flattened. You see a lot of those images, a lot of those videos, that is the extent of the damage. Buildings that stood tall, 2-story, 3-story, are now just rubble
Gone.
on the ground.
Gone.
It's really a tragic situation.
Absolutely gone.
Every person asked, pleading for help, asking for some assistance to get things back on track. It looks like food, shelter are high on the list in terms of priorities, and I hope those essential items are being delivered now as we speak. Well, another woman, as we just said, explained that she has never seen anything like Melissa, and she's appealing for urgent help from the government.
Yes. I born till now, I first me see I've ever had an experience like this. I mean, people have to be running for refuge. No house, no save. The hospital damaged, the courthouse, the banks, everything, the supermarkets, everything is destroyed. Right now, I don't know what we're gonna do because right now we're gonna be running low upon food and so forth because all of the supermarket down here so vandalized. So I think that the government really need to step in and give a helping hand down in this place. You know?
Man, you know, family lives in Hodges Land out there in St. Elizabeth. So even the young man just now said, you know, thank God say we're not a part of St. Elizabeth. Thank God say, you know, we're not there at St. Elizabeth. The reality is, even though we're not in St. Elizabeth, there are people whose families are there. And so their minds are there, you know, or very, very, very good guy who works with us here, Kimali, his family is out there in Hodges Land, St. Elizabeth. That's where he's from. And, you know, to put on a brave face, and I can imagine for Kimali having to go down to St. Elizabeth yesterday, but no access to Hodges Land. It can't be easy. It cannot be easy. So even though, you know, says thank God you're not in St. Elizabeth, at the same time, Siobhan, for those who have relatives there, it hits closer to home, you know. It hits closer to home. It's as if they're there. Yeah? And Talford Thompson, a resident from Party, says all the board houses have been flattened.
I am Talford David Thompson.
And where are you from?
I am from Spice Grove in Parity. But I tell you, Melissa, why she's the vicious man. because when she come and she roll and tear off people's zinc, and who for zinc should tear off, she come back roll again. Oh my God, for hours. She start up from about 7 o'clock in the morning, and almost 7 o'clock in the night she not done. Yeah, she start kick up from about 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock she start to reel, and she go back right up till 3-4 o'clock. She real same way. Man, it was very, very devastating, man.
Were you at home or were you in a shelter at landfall?
I was at home on my veranda. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it wasn't a lovely feelings and sight, and for just, oh God, just to see it firsthand. Yeah, man. You know, it was very, 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 very. Why, I don't know how to describe it, but she's strong and terrible, man.
And was your roof blown off, for example?
Yeah, man. In a parity, I don't think no roof at all safe. Yeah, in a parity, no roof at all safe. Because I walk around there, and if everybody roof the roofs and roof completely, even like a piece of it come off. Yeah, everybody flood out here. That's how I'm sure. And that one boardhouse stand up. No boardhouse doesn't stand up. Believe you me. The little walk and see all of the boardhouse, all of the board shot them flat. Never experienced. I just see Gilbert, you know. Mr. Gilbert and Mr. Ivan and Burrell and them something. But this why we beat it to when we go through. To the storm when we go through. Yeah, I experienced a whole patch storm, but Melissa, was very, you know. Right now she leave me in a shock, for real, you know. And I wonder when this is going to come back, when we're going to come back together. I don't know.
What have you lost?
Well, I'm going to lose my roof and the house flood out. But here what happened now, from last year they lost my house and I try to build back. So actually that catch in my mother-in-law place. So I never quite finished my place yet.
What was your reaction when you came outside and saw the devastation here in Black River?
Well, I tell you the truth, you know, I didn't expect to because them not tell me, and you know, and I not look for something like this at me, you know, I not think worse, but because it couldn't worse, sir. It couldn't worse, sir. So, when my experience and see it couldn't worse. Yeah.
That's Talford Thompson, a resident from Parity. He said all board houses have been flattened, and I mean, if you heard from him, dear listeners, just to put things in perspective, as he said, just last year, he's recovering from just last year's hurricane, and only to face this again little over a year later. It must be devastating for a lot of individuals. It really is saddening. And he points out he went through Ivan, he went through Gilbert, Beryl, and Melissa was just on another level. Slow moving and devastating, left so many people in tragedy. We are going to take a break and then we come back with more from Ricardo and Tana Thomas out there in St. Elizabeth.
You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
7:47.
At Hawkeye, our mission is to deliver cutting-edge security solutions to help you keep track of the things you value most.
The temperature by Hawkeye is
27 degrees in Kingston and Montego Bay and 21 in Mandeville.
Every school is free of unhealthy, ultra-processed products. You know, those high in salt, fats, and sugar. If only that weren't a dream. The reality is that many children have an unhealthy diet at school, and 23% of them are overweight or obese. This can lead to hypertension, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. Let's protect our children's right to health with a policy for schools that prevents unhealthy food marketing and ensures access to nutritious foods. The time is now. Let's implement the National School Nutrition Policy. A message from the Heart Foundation of Jamaica and partners.
Are Are you ready to turn your sales and marketing skills into high earnings? Nationwide 90 FM is searching for business development executives to help us grow our business and build lasting client relationships. If you have experience across all stages of the sales cycle and possess strong communication, negotiation, and time management skills with a proven sales track record, this opportunity is perfect for you. Join our team and work with the top corporate brands, media agencies, and of course, our on-air personalities. Enjoy networking opportunities, professional growth, and competitive commissions. Ready to take the next step? Send your resume to hr@nationwidenewsnetwork.com today.
Well, welcome back, listeners and viewers. As said, we are giving you some footage and interviews from St. Elizabeth, one of the parishes hardest hit by Melissa, and we're going to continue to do so. But before that, for those who are interested in assisting or providing aid or donating to help those affected by Hurricane Melissa, remember the website is supportjamaica.gov.jm. So that is supportjamaica.gov.jm. Be careful, there are some duplicitous individuals putting up similar named sites in order to fleece you of your money. But remember, the official site, this is the one, is supportjamaica.gov.jm. If you are concerned that you might not be able to remember that, if you type Support Jamaica in Google, as in the Google search engine, the first result that should come up is the official one from the government of Jamaica. So that is supportjamaica.gov.jm. We now go to another resident in St. Elizabeth. That's Albert Drummond, who explains how he went into the ceiling of his house to save himself from drowning.
When the weather come, me then right on my yard. Everything on my yard mash up, and me have to go way in the ceiling top for not drown it. And good thing about why me not drown it, just because me is a fisherman. Me can't swim every document, every money, everything gone. So we need some really extra help to bring back us flat. Everything apparently pan the duck. Nobody can survive back what we are going to do. It's really more and bad. Nothing the government work with this. I never see this on a ban. It's only God himself could help this. Everything gone. Parity done. St. Elizabeth done. What we do? Who can help you? Or we all come up on foot. Never see this in my 50 years. What I live in. Believe me, I actually give up. Because when you see things like this, you actually have to give up. But just to make that experience about God, make me not say I last time. Can't reverse. We need more help with this. So any help can come, we're really thankful.
What was your reaction?
Go
ahead.
So look while we come and look some food, nothing. Hey, there nothing left. Look while we come look some food and nothing to get home with it. So what we are going to do? Nothing food feed, no water, for drink, what else to bathe with. Nothing like this ever happened yet in the world. I cannot believe it here so worse and hate it. But anyway, Christ save us. But believe me, from me not dead in this storm, I don't believe I'll be dead again. Two when we go through, to my neck. And my son here again have to help me and tie me. For me not drown me. But thank God I live again. All document, money, everything gone. Because me got the money in my house. Everything, clothes, everything gone. So no matter what me get, if me get 500,000, lose double time more than that. And still people worse on me to what me say happen. So that's what me got to say. Yeah.
Albert Drummond there, keeping the faith in the face of adversity, saying that if it wasn't for that, he's quite certain that he would not be here today.